Both systems in the United States and Israel have fed off of each other for quite some time. In my view, both systems violate international law. The US government chose to create this entirely new military commission system just for these Muslim male detainees who were brought to Guantanamo Bay in order to prosecute them. It's a very similar system used by Israel to prosecute Palestinians. The one other way in which the systems are similar is that the use of torture on detainees is then either classified in the US system or sort of held in secrecy in the Israeli systems. The fact that they are both characterized as temporary or exceptional means that, that they're supposed to be in existence, if at all, for very, very short, very limited periods of time. You have people, for example, at Guantanamo, right, who've been held in US custody for 2 decades without prosecution. We see the same sort of very, very long lead times in the detention camps in Israel as well. And then once you actually get into the legal system, you have a number of due process violations, including the lack of ability to put on a proper defense. Those are lacking in both systems. And I guess the last thing that I would mention is the conviction rate. There is, I believe, over 99% conviction rate before the Israeli military courts. And of course, at Guantanamo, you have a relatively fewer number of people being prosecuted. But make no mistake, the military commissions at Guantanamo were engineered for 100% conviction rate. It represents the fact that certain countries have been allowed to enforce laws for others, for poorer countries, for countries that are non-white, and are unwilling to themselves to be bound by the same rules.